Hey folks, let's talk about this upcoming pandemic that's about to start now. It isn't sweeping the nation yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Now, what I'm referring to is what the media call drag kids. If anybody don't know what drag kids are, they are little boys dressed like females, little girls. Now, now here's the craziest thing though. They don't really dress fully like females. They most likely dress like young women, which is even worse. Now, unfortunately, the two biggest ones right now is the Canadian-born Nevin, who goes by the name of Lactatia, and the American-born, I forgot his real name. I think that's his real name. He goes by the name Desmond the Amazing. Now, these two are supposed to be the most popular of the drag kids out here in society. And their parents, as loony as they fucking are, support this. Now, keep in mind, I really shouldn't, personally, I don't really tell parents what they should do with their kids because unless they're not, sexually assaulting their kids or forcing their kids to drink alcohol or smoke cigarettes or something that's destructive to their child, parents are able to do what they want to do to their children. But the thing is I can't co-sign for this. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people say they can. A lot of people say mind your damn business. I just can't. It's sickening. And allow me to explain why I consider it sickening. Because it's exploitation. That's why. Okay, remember back in the days, Different Strokes and Facts of Life and Silver Spoons and Webster and Brady Bunch and all that other stuff. We had child actors that was doing really good. And they pretty much made to make the show. Well, if you look through the archives history, you know that some of those child stars screw up with major issues. Why? Because they didn't have childhood to balance out their life. Their life is all about work, and exploitation, work, exploitation, work. The parents worked their kids to death to the point the kids never had fun. They never separate the two to see what's so special and what's so fun about having a relaxed time and being a kid and have fun versus working hard to survive. And to me, this is really mostly the parents' fault. The parents are sick bastards. It's no different. The drag kid thing is no different than those parents who put their daughters in these dumbass beauty pageants, forcing their daughters to wear makeup, make them learn silly routines and tricks, dancing around and all that stuff. This is almost the same thing. And that is these parents who had no life of their own. Two things. One, these parents has no life of their own and want to exploit their children the life that they didn't have. Not caring about what the kid thinks, what the kid wants to do. Or even worse than that, do care about the kid wants to do and not doing their job as a parent, because you gotta have that perfect balance. You want to still do some things what the kid does, but at the same time you want to be a parent about it and tell them yes or no. And like I said, both of them doesn't work out. You have to balance it out. You can't let them overly take over you, but at the same time you can't force your life on your kids. And with and then that's a good comparison of the two, because with the pageant thing, beauty pageants for little girls, that's their mothers forcing their kids to do what they couldn't have done when they was younger. And the drag kid movement, which is starting to pick up now because of those two boys, they are letting their parents do. They are letting their parents let them do what they want to do because their parents are fucking cowards. Or in my opinion, they find a financial narrative towards their kids. Both of them are beauty pageant parents for their daughters, drag kid parents for their kids or their boys. They try and find some kind of financial narrative to it. And currently, right now, in the '90s, the beauty pageant thing with Jarmonette Ramsey she was like the queen of that, and they exploited since back then, since the '90s. But ever since then, every other parent was trying to do the same damn thing with their kids. The second most successful one is Honey Boo Boo. They gave her family her own reality show, exploit the hell out of that little girl and everything. She might grew up fine in the public eye, but we don't know what her trauma is as a right now. Now they're doing that shit with the drag boys, the LGBT movement, and that's insane. In my personal opinions, you're not a real deal parent if you go out here and let your kid control you, right? You control your children. I'm not gonna bash the kids. I'm not gonna say they're disgusting, because at the end of the day, it's all the parents' fault, because the parents has the power to stop this. The parents have the power to become really parents. Now watch, these kids is gonna be in the news when they grow up with fucked up lives and everything else, all because of the parents. And the funny part is that if the kid does come out fucked up, all they go do, they have a real easy case blaming the parents. They'll be like, "Well, mom, I was confused. I didn't know what I wanted to do. You could have stopped me from doing this." And they did. But the thing that bothers me the most is that not only the parents are ignoring it and focusing on money, but they allow their kids to get near other grown adults. Some naked, total strangers. Some of them naked, like that dude posing next to Latasia. Others are the other two were dancing in front of grown ass men in over sexualized manner. Cause see, the difference between the beauty pageants and those drag kids pageants is that the drag kid pageants are very over sexualized to a bunch of grown ass men. Now, what if among those grown ass men there are some pedophiles in that? What if? Then now you as a parent are entertaining some pedophiles. It's like it's no different. This is pretty much no different than child porn or child sex crimes. It's no different from that. So what you gonna do as a parent? Or you go play the extra narrative by telling by having your kids. If your kids tell you that one of those guys sexually harassed them, or you go play the doting parents by playing the victim role, or you go still exploit your child to that by telling him to shut up and do his job to help you make money. Either way, you as a parent, you should not expose your child to that, because one of those two things is going to happen. And I don't think a parent, they go do that. They go financially make money off their child like that. It's not right. It's not right. Let the child be a child, and you find ways to make money on your own. Now, that's just my opinion on the matter. I can't say for anybody else. Now, yep, I can't say for anybody else. To me, it's child exploitation. To me, these kids one day hit puberty and get their parents' help, and then their parents will realize what they done. But I doubt it though, because parents a lot of times don't like to take responsibility for their actions in this day and age. But again, I implore any other parent that decide to do the same shit right here as a trend, please don't. That drag kids thing, let it be. Don't do that. Because again, you're not really liberating your child, but instead you're prepping them up to be the object of a pedophile's sexual desire, which is sick. Like that little boy, like Tasia, that little boy looked exactly like a little girl. Exactly like it. Well, he had that makeup on when he was in that drag convention. Any sick pedophile could look at that boy and probably get a boner off of him. Probably even spank his meat off the little boy, and that's not right. Any parent that does that for their children, like that, is sick in their fucking head. And I seen the parents of Latasia. Let me see, can I post a picture of this fat white liberal lady? Of course. They all both flown from Canada. Father gay, of course. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the matter. That's my thoughts on the matter. If you agree with what I say, this has to stop. Leave your comments below. Like and subscribe to my channel. And again, appreciate you for watching. Appreciate that you're watching it. And we need to be parents. We need to be parents, not the child's friend, parents. Once a child reaches a certain age, like 16 and over, then you let them do somewhat what they want to do. When they turn 18 and over, they're entitled to do whatever the fuck they want to do because they're now young adults. You just have to support it. But right now, while they're kids, be a good parent. Be a stern parent. Because at the end of the day, whatever decision you choose, your child's still going to blame you for it. Whether you're doing something positive or doing something negative, you will still be blamed for it. So don't be blamed for something that's ridiculous, okay? Alright, I'm out.